Hey, HPX9YFSV. I'm gonna call you HPX. I'm trying to think if there's something witty. Hipex. Hipex. There we go. No. I read your questions on the question thread. Thank you for posting them. Your first question is, what is FTV? Are there others who have sites like yours? FTV stands for First Time Video. It's actually FTV Girls, so First Time Video Girls. It's a website that's been around since like 2004, I think. Maybe 2003. It's been around for quite a while. As far as what FTV actually is, it's an amazing, beautiful website with amazing photography and awesome videography. It's run by FTV Girls Rob. I started with them back in 2008 and have been working with them ever since. My website was also built through FTV. Well, FTV Rob built it for me and taught me how to do all the editing for the website and then updating. He has, I think there's like, I'm trying to think. You could probably go to ftvcash.com and see how many websites he has. There are, well, there's Allison Angel, Leah 19, Fiona Love, Alexa Model, Jezebel, and then FTV Stream. Those are all the websites. Actually, no, FTV MILFs, I think, is another website that's under the FTV banner. The solo model sites, which are similar to mine, I've named off already. The Alexa Model, Fiona Love, Jezebel, Leah 19, and Allison Angel. I'm the only solo site model with FTV that is currently updating, and I'm pretty sure I'm the only girl that actually does all the editing and updating and even like minor redesigning of the site as well. So I like to say that I'm the most hands-on with my website compared to the other girls. I mean, they were hands-on as well, but I definitely have been very involved in my website. As far as other, what are you, no, do not chew on that. That is not to be chewed on. Ah, frickin', I swear. You guys are a nuisance when I'm doing video logs. Liv is like chewing on the strap of my shoe, and she's ruined one of my favorite pair of high heels by chewing on it. I was so mad. Okay, so back to the question. You know, I know that there are other solo model sites out there. Did I say that, solo model? Yeah. I don't look at them too often. What the heck is that website called? The Best Porn, I think. That's an amazing website that does reviews about sites. But they have like a whole section of solo models, and so that kind of gives you another idea of like the different solo model sites out there. You know, I feel like, I mean, there's a lot of girls that have had their sites longer than mine, but I do feel like I have a lot of content on my website compared to a lot of the solo model sites out there. And I also do feel like I'm more hands-on compared to many of the models, but that's my own opinion. So, whoops. What's your next question? Your next question was, how many fans do you stay in touch with regularly? Do you get to know them well or as well as you would like? There's only one fan, Anori, that I really stay in touch with more than any of the other fans. My forum was very, very busy back in 2008, 2009. I'm trying to think like when it started slowing down, maybe 2013 or so. And, well, during the busy years, Love Bug, watching you, I definitely became very friendly with a lot of my fans through the forum, but they kind of just disappeared on me, which is, it makes me sad. I mean, every once in a while, some of my old-time fans will pop up on Twitter, but in general, I really only keep in contact with one of my fans. He makes a good effort on keeping in contact with me, which I really like and appreciate. Now, do I get to know them well? Yeah, for the most part, I do get to know them pretty well. You know, it's some of the information they don't really want to share. I'm not gonna ask for their real name or anything like that, but I do like to know like where they're from and want to hear about their lives and everything like that. I have a Twitter which I used to be very active on and would communicate with fans on a regular basis, but now it's, oh God, I don't think I've really replied back to anybody on Twitter in like a month or 2 months. I don't know how long it's been. That's been kind of set to the side for right now, so I can like focus on other things, but I'm trying to get back on track and really start communicating with my fans and getting to know who they are. I mean, I'm so open, so I'm like, tell me about yourself. I want to know about you. Don't you think about it, Isis. Gosh darn it, you two. You're annoying me. Isis is like about to start nudging the tripod again. Your next question is, I know you like compliments, but do you ever get tired of hearing them? No, never. No, not at all. I love compliments, and that's one of the benefits of doing this, is people are generally very complimentary. And then also the positive comments and all the compliments make up for people that want to be mean and like make nasty comments. So yeah, nope. Bring the compliments on. I like it. Oh my God, video, sorry. Next question. Aside from gifts, is there something your fans can do that will especially please you? Join my website. That's like one of the main things. Join my website or support me by buying something off of my daniellestore.com online store. Other than that, well, asking questions on the question thread, that's awesome. Like, that really actually means a lot to me, because then I don't have to come up with things to talk about on the video logs. Gifts are always nice. I think it's incredible when somebody takes the time to buy something for me. I think it's incredibly sweet, and everything gets put to very good use. So, plus I like showing it off on video logs and tweeting about it and stuff. It's fun. What else could fans do? Yeah, just be interactive with me on the forum. Like, I would like my forum to become busy again and more active. but who knows? And I've said before, like, one of my favorite, like, the best present anybody has ever given me was, little videos that they make just saying hi. There was, I think, a birthday video that a bunch of fans made me, and I seriously, like, it made me teary-eyed. I was so amazed that somebody would take the time to do that. It was just one of the sweetest things ever. I'm like getting chills right now thinking about it. Your last question is, would you like to have kids someday? You know, it's funny, like, I waver on that. A few years ago, I did not want to have kids. Last year, actually no, it was several years ago that I didn't want to have kids. And then back in, like, I think 2013, I started wanting to have kids again, and then that kind of changed. I didn't want to have kids. And last year, I wanted to have kids, and this year, it goes back and forth. I've talked to my best friend, and we've actually discussed, this is going to sound so silly, I'm sure, but we've actually discussed raising a child together. I've looked into sperm donation banks, and because both of us realize we're financially secure and have the time to raise a child, and so, you know, I don't know if she was joking about it, but we've talked about it, and I think it would be kind of a cool idea to, like, raise a child with my best friend. And even I've thought about just having a baby myself and raising it myself without a man being around, because I have an amazing support system, so I would pretty much have all the help that I need. And I don't think there's anything wrong with being a single mom, especially with my situation. I don't think I would have any problem doing it. So I've thought about renting this robotic baby doll. I can't remember what it's called. It's really interesting. Like, the baby doll has like a computer chip in it, and it records how you treat the child. So the baby will start crying randomly. It acts like a normal baby. It'll start crying randomly, and you have to, like, change its diaper. It doesn't actually, like, dirty its diaper, but you have to change its diaper, and you have to, like, burp it and feed it and like, hold it and everything. And then at the end of the rental period, they look at the computer chip, I guess, and then give you a score based on how well you did. So, yeah, I thought about renting one of those baby dolls and kind of seeing how I will, how well that would go for me. You know, to really kind of be like, okay, I can have a child and I'll be good at it, or if I'll go out of my mind and end up sending the doll back, like, within a couple days. I don't think that would happen, but, you know, I have a 6-year-old nephew, and I love spending time with him. I love having him come over here and stay the weekend with me, and us going and doing fun stuff, like going to the Children's Museum and things like that. And just watching him grow up has been incredible. It really has. Like, he's becoming his own, like, person. It's like this little man, and it's incredible to watch and see. So, and so taking care of him kind of like abates, I think that's a word, the urge to have a baby, because he's kind of like my little baby. Yeah, so, and I deal with like his temper tantrums pretty well. I mean, usually I just laugh at him, which is probably not the best thing, but it's just so funny when they're throwing a fit sometimes. It's like the end, they act like it's the end of the world and just their life is ruined, and it's like I can remember him throwing a fit because he didn't want to take a shower or a bath, and I ended up having to he hid himself on the couch with his blanket over him and like pillows over him, and I go in there and I joke and I'm like, where's my nephew at? I can't see him. And I know he's like on the couch, so I'll go over and pretend that I'm gonna sit on him, and it's funny. Well, yeah, he still wasn't happy about taking a shower, but I ended up having to like strip him of his clothes and like pick him up and like put him in the shower, and the whole time he's just crying, and I'm like, dude, come on, just take a shower, little buddy, it's easy. And then, well, I ended up telling him, like, do you want to read a book afterwards? And he was like, yeah, and that made him stop crying, so I think I would deal pretty well with it, I really do. We'll have to see. Alright, so I hope that answered your questions, okay? Bye.